As we started to do last week, we again share another COVID story. Another sacred story of what this experience is like for a member of our church. How it is affecting us, identifying some of the perhaps unexpected upsides, and what is sustaining us through this time. This is a time when members of our church share the spiritual discipline of sharing our personal faith stories with one another. This morning I am pleased to talk with Noel Knappstein. Enjoy.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being one of our guinea pigs, Noel, and agreeing to talk to us and share your story. So let me ask you, what has this experience of being in lockdown been like for you?
Bit frustrating, because the last 15 months has been rather hazardous. I've lost my sister, lost 5 friends. To top it off, I've lost my wife. And that kind of made the whole episode frustrating. But then, after my wife passed away, the rest home went into lockdown. So that was the end of that. And I would thank you, Stan, for the nice funeral you put on for my wife.
You've been through a fair bit of grief in all of that, and it's compounded by happening during this time. And I'm suspecting the loss of Verna's been the worst part of it.
Yes, you're right there. I've been in some really nasty situations when I was in the Fleet Air Arm, and I've got out of them thanks to my expertise and help from above. But this one, the loss of my wife, is after 62 years.
Yeah, a long while.
Oh yes, it flattened me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Any surprising little upsides in amongst all of that, in that struggle?
Well, yes, because now we went into lockdown. My daughter came over and she says, "Well, we can't go anywhere, Dad. Let's clean the house out." So she started up in the bedroom, and in one of the drawers she found a list of my wife's nieces and nephews, and what cups and saucers and silverware was to go to so-and-so. And underneath the paper was $450.
So you've got a clean house and some extra money.
Yes, I don't know what Verna was up to, but I think she must have had a premonition, because her health was failing and the dementia was getting worse. And I think she thought, well, I'm going to run out of cards soon. And she kind of semi-prepared herself.
Yeah.
But that's where the lockdown came in handy. We couldn't go anywhere, and my daughter and myself, we've been through the 3 bedrooms. We haven't done the hall yet.
Yeah. So what is it that sustained you through all of that pain and loss?
Oh, my faith. I suppose I could look back on the past. The past the last 2 years hasn't been too good, but now we've kind of settled things out, and it's improving.
Your faith has provided some perspective
Oh yes.
on that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
am I understanding that right, the way you meant it?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I couldn't add much more to that, because now we're locked in. I'm gardening, pruning hedges.
So the garden's benefited from
Oh
it
yes,
as well.
yes, especially the big yellow daisy bush out the front, which was Verna's favourite. She'd go out every day and nip off the dead ones, because if you keep the dead ones off, the new ones will come.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, Noel.
Yeah.
And I look forward to who I find to collar next week.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, Sam.